Do you think Lockie Galvin will still be at the Tigers next year?
No.
Do you think player agents have too much influence in the game?
Yes.
That sounds like an absolute yes. If the West Tigers are to lose on Easter Monday, do we see Lockie Galvin back in first grade next week against the Sharks?
He'll be back soon, whether it's next week, but he'll be back soon.
Okay, so we will see him back in first grade.
I think everything's calmed down quite nicely at the moment over there. I think there was a bit of oversharing early on. And if anyone showed some class, it was the coach,
yes,
Reggie Marshall. Yeah. And he said, look, go back, earn the respect of your teammates, and you'll be invited back into the first grade team. So it's up to him now.
That's awesome. Well, let's move along to a bit more of the exciting stuff, the on-field stuff. We saw the Dolphins having a brilliant game last night.
Yeah.
Doing over the Storm, which is super exciting for their season. Saw some really electrifying play from the halves. Like, is this the sort of footy they need to keep playing to get into the finals mode for this year?
Yeah, they're so fast. And actually had some injury problems as well. They had two of their key players out, Max Plath and Kafusi. They both didn't play the full game. But the 5'8" Nicarima showed some real spark. Ray Stone scored 2 tries, and then this bloke, the halfback, who threw that pass, he was incredible. Mind you, he played against Penrith last week and Nathan Cleary and got the points in that game. And then up against Jerome Hughes, he's our current Dally M medalist. So a couple of huge victories for the halfback, but they were great. They were down 16-2 and scored 40 points against Melbourne. Wow.
On Thursday night, I've had my say about my Dragons. I've had my gloat about that.
They were good.
Anthony Seibold, although he didn't whinge about the result, he did say that 3 games in 11 days in the NRL schedule is a big ask on his players. Does he have a point?
Without a doubt. Around this time, because you've got Monday games and Thursday games, there's going to be 5-day turnarounds, and this is something they're trying to limit, obviously, in all codes, not just rugby league. They did go into, when they were in Perth, they were over there for a 5-day camp leading into the game. So you think maybe that might have taken away some sort of the negatives to do with, the short turnarounds, but it's just a tough time of year. You can't do anything about it. And, over the season, pretty much everyone starts and finishes at the same time. So I've got to say it's one of those things that it's in the scheduling. Scheduling's tough in all sports, and I think he's at the bottom end of it at the moment, but they'll get some days off soon.
Brad, safe to say that it's been a tough week for the Tigers. And so all eyes are going to be on them, obviously, in their match against the Eels. Could this be a bit of a danger match, though? It
will be, of course. There was plenty of talk that Parramatta might be the team. Apparently he was a Parramatta fan when he was younger. His manager, Isaac Moses, is Mitchell Moses' cousin. There's a lot of sort of synchrony going on with the Parramatta team. So it's a shame he's actually not playing, or he's playing in reserve grade, which is playing at Lidcombe Oval, which is down the road, which is also another shame. But I think there'll be plenty of spite here at CommBank Stadium. I think it'll be a full stadium, so it'll be a great game. Both teams need a win.
All right, Freddie, thanks for joining us. And this afternoon, Knights and the Sharks. Looking forward to it.
Happy Easter.
Happy Easter to you too. Feel free to take an egg.
I'll be taking
There's a few.